So today is Sunday. We had an amazing day yesterday. We pretty much bought from 9 a.m. 2 hours before we opened to about 5. Here we have two vintage G1 Generation 1 Hasbro Transformers. We have a Swerve and Warpath. This guy has a comic book store in Texas, and he actually drove 2 hours here. These were some of the items in his collection, and it was cool. He's had the shop for 10 years, and I talked to him like, hey, what's your most iconic finds? And one was Amazing Fantasy, and when he told me what he paid for and what it sold for, I was like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. This guy came in from Chicago. He came in for a high school graduation, so lots of Garbage Pail Kids here. Y'all know I like Garbage Pail Kids. I even told him, like, hey, this is probably going to go in my office, and it is in my office, so... But I love that stuff. I have the Garbage Pail Kids Wave 1 through 14 down there, graded. Series 1 is an empty box, just because but if y'all have a sealed Series 1 box, let me know. Then I also have the buttons with the shipper box up there. So everyone does collect stuff here. And then there's like a few Boba Fett things. I was like, well, let's put in my office so it doesn't get broken. Little beer stein, tiki bill. But yeah, let's I'm sure they got some toys in there they put in. We got another HasLab Dragonfly there. We got some more loose figures we're going through. So many starting lineups. So we usually don't take them in, but we're about to expand our shop, so we're gonna have so much carded stuff. And we're gonna go through everything, hang everything up, but then there was also, I don't know where it ended up, it's the Kenner Batman stuff. And I love Toy Biz Superheroes. And Scott and Dorian are going through some of the stuff we just got. We got this ROM Space Knight, so we have 3 of those now. I think it's missing one accessory, but there's his equipment right there. We got a Chameleon Swamp Skier. So we got the Stars and Stripes Forever. These are like I think that's when Kenner did the G.I. Joes. So these are loose, but I don't know, we might sell those individually like we usually do. We got the Arctic Mission Team. This is pretty cool. It looks at the newer, like older look of Lady J, Storm Shadow, and Snake Eyes. It almost looks like a Night Force Lady J.
How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing excellent. Can't do any of this without coffee.
Brought to you by
Coffee
Starbucks.
is what keeps all of this going.
In 0 calories. Oh, look, another swamp skier. Firefly. We got some Minty Joes here. I mean, that's pretty cool. He is Minty Mint. Gung Ho. Ooh, he did Snake Eyes.
We kind of get collections in all different kinds of conditions, and this is a good one.
Where's that blue snag at?
Yeah, it's right here.
I mean, look at the logo on the His Driver. It's got just, there's a blue snaggy there with his go-go boots. Then we're going through this collection here. And then this guy kind of looks like Zartan. That's his third cousin Bob.
His family went fancy on his first name, Zartan. By the time the cousins got around being named, said itself for Bob.
Battlestar Galactica, and I think Buck Rogers.
Yes, so far. So I've got Colonial Viper complete. I got the little guy.
There's why the rocket that wasn't made.
Cylon Raider, Tiger Man from Buck Rogers. Got a Buck Roger. Got a Daggett, Tweaky.
Where's the Draconian Fighter? Still over there?
It's right here in front of you. One of them.
Oh,
the other one was up here. Oh, it's right up here.
Oh, nice.
So what is that one?
Draconian Marauder. It's the bad guy ship from Buck Rogers. Very cool. Landing gear intact. And then I started toying around with this one. It's
keep the music down a little bit.
Vincent from the Black Hole. I've got his actual stand. The only issue with him is he's all intact except for his little guns are broken off. So I'm trying to piece them together. I had another little one that I found out of the bin that I was trying to mess with.
We got these Kenner Masthounds too, so the Goliath. So we don't have the top sports car. This is part of the guy that had that comic book store. And we have a super minty, crispy Boulder Hill box. It's missing maybe like 15%, but we're gonna try to complete that. Box super nice and white. It's usually yellowed. We can pretty much complete most of these. I know we don't have the Thunderhawk bombs. This one's broken. That's complete. This is just missing the top car. We got T-Bob in there, and Manta, Jackhammer, Bulldog. Grapple's incomplete. It's just missing that top part there, but it's got both side mirrors and everything, so that's cool. Lots of good chrome. We got a lot of vintage toys in yesterday. It's like they did not even play with them. So but we will. Oh, we also got this in a box of Sluggers and Conquest. This was from a collector, so you just paperwork so we can get to the Joes, build our own toys. But yeah, we'll go on this side. You see Scott's putting together a lot of the smaller sets. That's where that chair went. I don't know what's in there, just lots of Gundam kits right here. Looks like we got another box there. Some of the bigger ones. So basically, when we expand, like there's gonna be so many toys. These are all wrestling toys right here. So these are Elites, AEW. These are all good. We brought out 2 boxes yesterday and sold them immediately. Rowdy said so. I was like, dude, you're buying too many wrestlers. He's like, no, they're moving. Then here's more Gundam. We had some Warhammer stuff that came in too, and we usually don't take that in, but it seems to be doing well. So Scott's been building out the Wells. We got some Rolling Thunders, the 90s headquarters. I remember my buddy Nathan across the street, he had one of those that lights up, it fires missiles, it has the gel, the whole shebang. Let's see, this stuff came in. I remember you could get this at like Service Merchandise back in the day. I think it was like $100. And well, let's see what it says in the Toys R Us. Oh, $49 Service Merchandise. You scoundrels. But yeah, lots of little cool stuff like the little Melway Action Fleet deals. That's the TIE Fighter right there. I wonder if this is the one that has a removable helmet and it's like George Lucas in there. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. I haven't seen that one in person ever.
I got that back in the day. I was part of the fan club. It was me, Frodo. And
that kind of gets me fired up. Like I'm like,
kind of cool. So we got Inhumanoids. That's the Christ Star Dragon. This is like this is kind of like my buddy Sean Bryan on the next block over. He had like all the like weirdo. Whoa, that's a cool cord. That's cool. But we'll see. Got the camera guy left. Oh, here. A little bit of every. Dude, we have so many of these guys. I think we have like 7 of these. Arco, the Otherworld.
Golderman and Tiffany collect these. They have this one, but
is that for the dash on your car where it says that? Because Star Wars made one.
They keep them in a display case. That I could.
Gosh!
God, dude.
Pedro, just listen to your heart.
Dude, look at
That's
that.
what I do.
I found a cockroach back here. It's just silly stuff. And I mean, when we. Oh my God, is that like a. Oh, never mind. I thought that was like ET for a second, but it's a figure. But yeah, I mean, it's like we're talking about like so much stuff that we're gonna, with all the new cases we're gonna have, like, I want to have like just like a random case. Like this doesn't get enough love. Like this is just Arachnophobia by Remco. And if this was not on the card, it's like a 5 and dime. Spiders is crazy.
I almost bought that during your last website
I've been
sale.
doing this for 33 years. That's the only, of course, it was probably off the card, and you wouldn't think anything like it. You have to like Google Lens it or something. So we bought so many collections. This is a bunch of Kenner Star Wars stuff, more Star Wars stuff, a little Battlestar Galactica. Then we're going through the G.I. Joe vehicles and everything. So lots of Maulers. That's the Eternia. We got a Slave One and Skywalker box. Those Legos came in within the last week. We're going through and completing. This is pretty cool. We got like a lot of the die-cast Shogun Warriors. These are I think the 4-inch ones. So I think there's like 12 to this run, 10 or 12. I've had the set graded before and the 6-inch ones.
When did they come out?
These should be like around the big ones, so late 70s, early 80s. We got a lot of the stompers. Like I didn't even know about like some of these like unfortunately that had the plastic degradation where this foam, if it's up against the plastic, it just like does a sonic weld over the last 30 years. But all these construction ones, I've never seen those before. Then I think we had a case, but I think we have some more bodies over there. And then these are like those Tommy wind-up guys that I know a guy over in Europe. He has like a whole case of these, and we have some on the website. But I was like, I got a soft spot for it. Well, like I didn't grow up with them. But got some belt buckles from '77. I believe Lee Jeans did that. I think if y'all know what that is, I don't know if that's like a KO or something. Shogun Warrior. Then we got some Robotech. Some GoBots we bagged up. Then we have like the Dukes of Hazzard cars. Still has the horns on there. 007, and I think I've had the motorcycle version of these guys before. But lots of Star Wars stuff. I always like going through the original parts, figures. So I don't know, this is like the Cater Factory or the Pac-Man eyes, but this collection was pretty cool. They had them in like old school sandwich bags, and it just you knew it was like bagged up for like 25 years. So but yeah, it's always cool to get the accessories in. Like that's the Max Rebo, the alternate color. Here's a broken one of the silver, so they made them in opposite colors. So that one would go with the silver one, and with the black it would be a silver flute.
I got a Lego set outside that's got Sean's name on it because I know he loves medieval Lego sets.
Is it the market or the blacksmith?
Blacksmith.
I'd talk to that guy. all right.
So we're gonna go?
Yeah, I think he already has a bid offer or something. I don't know. I do like so many quotes, but if you're local, just bring him in if you happen to be in the area. I gotta feed and water those at night.
Well, water them will multiply.
So Sean, this is something that if you do make a deal on, this is something that you're gonna hold on to in your
I think I already have some up there.
secret Lego collection
Yeah,
over
I gotta
here.
show, like, have Dave come to the house. Yeah, I think I already have some. Yeah, I like toys.
Gotta be careful not to show that wall.
I know. All right. Bring this in?
Did I already give you a quote? 109.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
Just like that.
Cool.
So you brought all this stuff in?
No, he brought it
Just
just
this?
Just his Lego set.
Okay. Do you collect Lego still?
Nah, I got it for Christmas about 2 years back. We never opened it. Just been collecting dust.
Okay.
It's the first of the month, so I figured,
Cash it in.
yeah.
So you said 109?
It's the first of the month.
That's the first of 6.
How's your day going, Ready?
Not too bad. We're getting it done today. The Fan Expo Fallout is 100% right about now. I mean, people are out there getting their toys and they're wanting their fix, so they're going to start trolling in here. I'm saying about 20, 30 more minutes, and we'll start getting that rush from people from the Exodus, from the Expo. I'm waiting for it. Bringing it out.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. We're just trying to restock the store.
Is Fan Expo definitely bringing in a lot of people?
Oh my god, so many people. We got so many people from out of town. It's been so much fun meeting all sorts of new people, seeing all sorts of new faces, trying to sell some toys, talk some toys. We're having so much fun here.
Is anyone recognizing you from the socials?
Absolutely. I always have people who are like, oh my god, I see YouTube videos. It's so much fun.
Hey, do you have any Barbies?
People are always like, hey. People are always like, hey, I've been watching your videos so much, I feel like I know you. And I'm just like, well, I know you too. Come on in. What toys are you collecting?
And then we have the Weekend Warrior X.
Weekend crew.
How you doing?
The start of the weekend. So when it's Friday, you see me in the building, you know it's the weekend, so it's time to get down here. We always put new stuff out on the weekend too. That's why we have the backup on the weekend. We got the extra hands for all the extra toys that we're putting out.
What are you working on right now? Wrestling?
Right now, refilling the wrestling section. We got a huge collection in this week. Lots of elites, lots of ultimates. So we're refilling it out, getting it ready for those wrestling fans to come on in.
How's it going? All right, bought some Legos. I just morphed into this room. We did get in some NES games. My friend came up here, cleaned them all. Some of these were a little rough, and Joe came up here and worked on one of the Nintendos, and I looked at it and I was like, dude, it's cracked in 3 spots. It's discolored. I mean, you can make a purse out of it or be a hipster, but he took it home. He did whiten it and cleaned it, and he's like, but he just wanted to like keep it and like take it apart more so he can learn more and more from stuff. And I was like, dude, that's totally fine. I basically said like that is not going to work. So, but I remember a lot of these games like Bubble Bobble, Adventure Island. I had that. Let's see, like Mario, the Ninja Turtles. When did you start having anxiety? The underwater deal. Like Geary Warriors. I think that was one with the tanks that ate so many of my quarters. Is that a Funko Land box? Oh my god, it's so. We got the variants, the yellow and green. That's pretty crazy. That's cool. And we got all these Nintendos have been blessed by Joe, so he takes them home. I think one of them has the Nintendo drawer, so that works every time, guaranteed. So we always test all the stuff and get it worked on to make sure everything works. Yeah, lots of video games and lots of systems.
Was there anything else that came in with that collection?
Amber right there.
You're part of the collection?
Yep. Looks like some
Let me get
modern
out.
figures in there. Oh, I can ask DeLorean. Hey, Dorian, was there anything else that came in that you want to point out? Oh, that weird Apache helicopter. Anything else?
I'm trying to think.
It's kind of blurry yesterday.
I
Yeah.
got a lot of stuff in.
You make your own X-Wing squadron, so we got like 10 of them.
Oh, I
had
built this
5
one.
standing by. Porkins, is that you? Pull up.
That's cool. So now,
We got the Death Star in with the original rope,
Yeah, this one here.
unbroken. The guy bought Tupperware for everything.
Amazing.
and that helps when they come in with clean
It keeps it
presentation.
fresh. You don't need to buy Tupperware to put your stuff in. You just bring it in. Boxes, tubs. We had that last Barbie collection. Everything was just not boxed up. It was just in a van and just like
This one's
Tetris.
cool. This one doesn't come in too often.
This deal's getting worse all the time. Pray I don't alter this deal.
But when they bring it in and like accessories and stuff are sorted, that usually helps them out with you making a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I like putting stuff together too. But yeah, I mean, like if they want to go down memory lane one last time, I mean, it's their stuff. I always tell them to, take pictures before you bring it in, because like I only have like a couple print picture, or like I guess film pictures, but when I first started doing this, it's just digital cameras weren't a thing yet, so. Ladies and gentlemen, cardboard, please.
So what are we looking at, Dorian?
And we have one being graded.
This is
too
the
right
early
now.
bird mail away stand that they sent when you sent in the very beginning.
Did you put your coffee right there?
I did not. But I could if you
But
want.
we do have an unused one being graded right now, and I believe we're getting that stuff in the next week.
That's cool. So for that piece of cardboard, what's an estimated value in that condition?
Maybe 100.
Maybe $100?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that's going to be way more than $100.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Or we
We
have
don't
an
have
unused one being graded, and you can get crispy mint to other side of the spectrum.
Yeah. So that's two different versions, and you'll see how drastic that
We
changes
carry
things.
stuff for all different types of collectors.
Exactly.
If you need parts, or if you need sealed in the box, or graded, or open box.
So for me, when I started collecting and I'm starting to build things, like that one would be a perfect way to kind of have a placeholder in my collection.
Gateway drug?
It's the gate, yes, exactly. And that's a really fun way to collect for me. It's like you get the
Keep
placeholders.
Improving it.
Yeah.
I remember
Now this is the
Will
stuff-
Hector had the bug and the Secto Viper. I love that Secto Viper, and it only came with the bug. And Will was kind of a strange kid, but there were like 30 kids in there. But Yeah, I think in the back of his back, he had a BB lodged in there
You'll
too.
probably be watching this.
Good. Come for me, Will. What's up? Haven't
are
seen you in a
fun, man.
while.
This is the stuff I like. Check these out. And then these. So we've got the old ones from Star Wars. Leg rubbers.
Yeah, he wants the bands. Little.
These are the ones from the 90s. The little wide visions.
You want to go talk He-Man with the customer, Dorian?
Walked him through.
He-Man.
No, I'm on video.
He-Man.
So Dorian's gonna go
He-Man.
talk toy repairs with a customer.
Okay.
No, he wants a Snake Mountain.
I've already walked.
He wants to get that mic and mic drop.
We walked through the Snake Mountain. We made sure it was 100% complete. He's already sold on that. He just
You
wanted
walked
to
through
talk about
Grayskull?
some- He did not go. Ask him about the Gray Skull.
No, the big thing we going into.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
All right. I mean, that's a pretty cool collection. It's a pretty good
That was just
Saturday.
one day.
Yeah.
So yeah, yesterday was fun. Like I think I got more excited about stuff that's not really worth too much, like that Boba Fett Stein little ornament, the weapons. I get more excited about the parts and completing stuff, cleaning up stuff. You know, I just thought this was cool because these were in like an old school, like old crusty sandwich bag, and there were like 2 brown snake Yodas in the bag, and just like these accessories. And we met a lot of cool people that flew in from Chicago, New York, Jersey for the fan expo that's in town. So it was just cool talking to people. And this one lady, she bought a A-Wing, a graded figure, and she wanted us to bring out our 150 1977 incomplete Chewbacca's. She said, guess how many I have? I was like, 800. She's like, close. But she has them in all different, like the plastic degradation where like some of the limbs are green or different. So it's cool. And I mean, like first location, I had over 2,000 graded loose figures in the front of the shop. And I've been down that path before where you collect the different coups. I mean, you got Uze, Hungarian, you got HK, Noku, China, Macau. You just go down the rabbit hole, then you collect variations of Saber Hills. So it was just cool, and I was like, yeah, next time you come in, or take some pictures of your collection, bring them in. I'd like to see all those Chewbacca's. Peter Mayhew's from the Metroplex Decatur, so. And we're always buying toys, and if you want to be featured in one of our videos or social media, just contact us ahead of time, and we can make that happen. We can talk toys on camera and give y'all a tour in the back and everything. And yeah, or if y'all want to trade too. I mean, I understand y'all sometimes focuses shift, or you want graded or ungraded or whatever, or if you just want a big fat check from Chase Bank, that too. So just reach out to us, give us a call, message us if y'all want to do that. And it's always awesome talking toys.